friends, hello, welcome back. So a lot of you guys lately have been requesting a video on how to make coins in Hut, but a more updated one. We did one way back in October, but obviously the game's changed quite a bit since then. It's later in the year, it's April. On to the rest of the year, we're going to see, you know, the Hut market and everything else. It's kind of treated a whole lot differently because we're on the back end of NHL 20, where the game's a little bit less popular and there's a lot more really good cards out there. But in all honesty, as much as the game does change throughout the year, the way to make coins really hasn't. There's just, you know, you're paying different prices and other things you should do and spend more time on. So today, we're not only going to go over ways to make coins by just playing the game, but also if you're into working the market and grinding the market, some things you can still do this time of the year on there as well. But we're going to start off with obviously playing the game. It gets no easier than these daily objectives, fellas. You don't need to do them if you don't want to, but you need to log in. You know what's funny? So many people I know that still don't log in every single day. You log in every single day, and by the end of the month, you get a free gold or icon collectible, and you also get a chance at ripping a pack. Not to mention, you log in every single day, and you're probably going to get anywhere from 8 to 10,000 coins worth of coins just from logging in, just from the daily login stuff. So make sure you log in every single day if you're casually playing Hunt. It takes all of 20 seconds to log into the game, so you know, easy enough, get that out of the way. But from playing the game, what I like to say to do this time of the year, you see where I'm at, how your Hunt squad battles, it won't change much from here. That is not squad battle. What did I click on to not get squad battles? Oh, I clicked on such solo challenges. You can play solo challenges if you want. I haven't touched them much this year. It's just, man, they're boring, I guess. You know, they're a tough grind, even though they take 6 minutes. That's for me personally, though. If you like solo challenges, hey, have a heyday and play the heck out of them. Good way to make coins if you do like them. But for the squad battles, this is the same story for every single game mode in Hut for me, is I'm going to play the minimum to make the maximum. If that makes any sort of sense at all. Probably not. But I like to play right around to Pro 1, Pro 2. If you look, you get a couple premium players packs. Pro 1, you can see that mega pack. But if you play to this, what I find to do for me personally, I'll turn it on All-Star. I'll play the 77 overall teams. I'll leave my controller sit over there. I'll press A couple times to get to the third period. Then I'll win the game in the third period. You can do that for what, 4 or 5 games. And then you do the same against the featured squad. Well, the featured squad, you actually probably wouldn't play. You play them on All-Star again, or you play them on Pro. Play on Superstar if you want as well. And you're up to 8K, you're up to 10K. It's pretty easy, 4, 5, 6 games to get you there. And then you get, again, the packs, the coins, and the prime pack, easy. Easy, where if you played every single squad battle game, yeah, sure, you get better rewards, but you're also going to be playing, you know, triple, quadruple, 5 times the amount of games in squad battles. And what I like to do is, instead of doing that, again, you know, keeping things fresh, keeping things quick, I like to play some Hut Rivals. Hut Rivals, something you gotta play. There's no easier way to make coins when it comes to playing games. Why? Because even me, I'm not playing, look at me, hypocrite here. I haven't played them all week. But what I'll usually do, I'll play 2 games. Or 3 games, you know, if I lose a game. But 2 games, 1,900 or 1,800 points, scoring 5 goals each game, of course. Play 3 games if you have to play it safe. You want to get around 2K. You get 2K, and you get the gold tier, and the gold tier gives you a jumbo premium players pack and a prime pack. You get platinum, you get a jumbo premium player and a mega pack. Not a big change for me there to play a couple extra games. Again, you want to play them. 5, 6 games, that's all it really takes. But we're talking about just, you know, going through every mode as quickly as possible to get the awards for playing, you know, not playing a lot, because it'll get you the coins a lot quicker that way than sitting there and grinding one game mode. Like last weekend, I grinded 17 games of comp seasons thinking, not a lot of people play it. It's not a big deal. And the rewards weren't that great, so they ended up playing. I finished like 600 still. I got like 1 pack. I was like, one pack. Could have played 3 different game modes and got like 20, so we're not going to do that. But again, if you like playing comp seasons, play comp seasons. Who am I to tell you what you want to play? We're just trying to make coins here quickly today. And my rule of thumb here with Rivals rewards is, if you're trying to make coins, is you have the option of packs, untradeable, and coins. I haven't really touched the coins. I've always touched the packs this time of the year. Why not? You could sell the gold players and everything in them for about the same amount as the coins. But if you're looking to improve your team and you're not happy with your team, don't do the untradeable. Do the tradable ones and sell the players in it. Now, if you're happy with your team and you're like, yeah, if I, you know, get a couple untradables, I can re-roll them. Well, not re-roll them, but put them in sets and get gold icon collectibles and upgrade my team just like that. Not a big deal. Then you know what? Go ahead and do that. That's kind of the phase I'm in right now. I'm happy to get the extra packs just to rip them. But if you're trying to build your team, you need to have that coin balance to continue to improve your team by the players you want. So I'd recommend getting the tradable one there. And finally, there's comp seasons. Comp seasons, while it's out, you know, get your 3 games in. I played, like I said, I played a lot of games last week, but get your 3 games in and get your rewards. Even if you quit all 3 games, you're still going to end up with, what, a premium pack, an untradeable one. Nonetheless, you might not want to go that route if you don't want to, or if you don't have to. But, you know, if I top 5,000, it should be pretty easy. It's a games played thing. I'm talking over my head here, though, because I don't know. I haven't played 3 games this week. And last week I finished 600, played 6. But regardless, play 3 games and quit 3 games, you're going to get a premium pack nonetheless. And it's a pack. You know, at the end of the day, you open that pack, maybe there's only 3 gold players in it. Okay, that's still 3K you can put into re-rolling for gold collectibles or whatever down the road. Or maybe you pull something good. You never know. At the end of the day, it's easy money. It takes 3 or 4 minutes to do if that's what you want to do, and you get yourself that nice pack. I know it may seem like it if your coins are low and stuff right now. It's like, man, it's hard to make coins. This year has been by far, though, for somebody that's been playing this game for, 8 years now? 7 years? Something like that. This year has been by far the easiest. Okay, I lied. Actually, NHL 14, you could farm collections. That was kind of easy. Besides that, it's been the easiest out there to make coins because there's so much to do in this game. It's just a matter of you want the coins, you got to put in the work for it. You put in the work for it, it's going to be clear. Like, I just gave you guys the 3 lazy ways to make coins, and it has been the way I have been making coins to fund my unnecessary amount of packs I've been opening lately, and it's been just fine for me, right? I haven't really played the game as much since, I want to say, January, February, ever since December rolled over. I haven't played it as much. I was grinding the crap out of this game early in the year to get my team good, but I haven't played as much, but I have been doing what needs to be done to make coins that way. And the other way of making coins, I've always said this year, has been investing. Invest in the right cards and do what you got to do. We talked about, I want to say our last video we talked about, or when it came to the state of the market, was invest in icon collectibles and get them 35, 40K. Because when these gold cards came, or gold icons came out, they was going to be worth something. Now they're worth 70K, and that's it. I have to say we're close to peaking on icon collectibles. I wouldn't really mess with them anymore again, unless you can get them on sales on Fridays or Thursdays when there is, new packs being released from the squad battles, the rivals, and so on and so forth. Gold collectibles, though, again, if you want to play that game, you can play that game. For me, I've not been there as much lately, but you look at it again, 50K, 48K, 47K, you can still flip them for 55, 56K. Easy way to make coins there, again, when the packs are out. That is the key here, is you want to do all this stuff when the packs are being heavily released. You don't want to go out here and spam the market on a Monday when there's no packs being released. You want to spam it on like a Friday around 5:30, 5 o'clock when everybody's ripping their packs from rewards they got. Whether that be from, again, it doesn't have to be a Friday. It can be when people get their comp seasons rewards, they get their rivals rewards, whatever it is. That's the route you want to go when it comes to working the market. Don't waste your time trying to work the market at 10, 11 o'clock at night. It's not efficient. It's not as efficient as doing it right when people are ripping packs, because that's when people rip the pack and say, I just want to sell this card to sell it. That's the end-all be-all story there. Best time to work the market there. And again, the most efficient way. Now we're going to talk about, some other stuff you can flip, though. You want to flip jerseys? Still an option. Jerseys still go for a pretty penny here. And you can still, get, for the most part, sell most of them for 1,000 if you want. They ain't gonna, flip on a dime real quickly like picking up a 700 coin gold player and selling it for 900, but they will sell if you want to, again, see people will, and they will list them, 5, 6, 700 coins on a Friday, sell them for 1,000, 1,200, 1,500, or it depends. I think for me personally, I like looking at, if you're going to play the jersey game this late in the year, looking at the good stuff though. A lot of people love the hockey fights cancer stuff. Usually they go for more. Sometimes, they're cheap right now. Maybe you could even get it for $9.50 now and sell for $15.50. But for the most part, the specialty jerseys will go for a little bit more because they're more desirable by people and they're actually going out there and buying them still. But that's the jersey game. Here's the head coach game. Head coaches are still going for 7K. Gold ones. Gold head coaches, let's be clear here. It surprises me because you think people would almost have their coaches in for the season by now in their inventory. People probably still quick sell them or something by accident. But 6,700. That's a lot of coins for a lot of people. Again, take advantage of when people are ripping a lot of packs, because a lot of people, they pull a coach, they don't look at the market and see how much they go for. They don't care. They just guess. I don't know. What if I can get 3K for them? Okay, 3K. Well, you buy that for 3K and you just doubled your coins just like that. Again, something to watch out for if that's the market you want to go into. Now, it's not going to be near as lucrative as other ones because gold coaches don't get pulled a lot. That is why there's so few in the market in the first place. But, if you can check it every once in a while, if you're going through like a rotation, working the market here and rotating, just checking it every, a couple minutes in the head coaches and see if you can catch something, there's a lot of coins that can be made there, because you can only imagine how much you can get for a coach with SP, sustained pressure. There's none up. They've won for 20k, 40k, 50k, 10k, whatever it is. Somebody puts one of them puppies up for 2-3k, you're gonna flip it for some good coins. But last but not least, the last thing we will talk about, because it's still relevant, I just brought it up, I'm not as big into investing into cards this time of the year as I would have been with the fantasy cards or the icon collectibles, because we're at that time of the year now where literally I don't know what I'm doing here. Let's see what we're doing here first. Make sure we're going in the right direction here. Overall 87, yeah. Because right now, literally, it's the end of the year. The game's done. It's not even the end of the year, but it's the end of the year technically, because it's April. It's the life cycle end of the year for the most part. The end of the year, EA starts releasing a crap load more cards than they already do, where they're, 95 pluses. They get a lot of cards out there. People enjoy that, though. You get this time of the year, everybody gets to use players from their favorite teams. But the thing is, when you keep in mind, when they do that, everything's going to devalue, and it's going to devalue quickly, because there's so many other options at a 95 or a 96 or a 93 or a 97. So you have to be careful on saying, oh, I'm going to buy a 93 today and hope it goes up 2 weeks from now, because it might not happen, because 2 weeks from now, there might be 50 more 93 overalls on the market. But what we're going to look at is what's been tried and true all year, and that's gold players. We'll show you, we'll do Kucherov just for an example here, but you can go over any of these guys, the 87s you want. I prefer the 87s at this point. You can go look at 86s if you want still too. But there's still money in them. Kucherov is still going for 14k. There's one for 12. He was up for 14k earlier. I got to just put him up for 12k, which means on a Friday or a popular pack opening day, Kucherov's going to be up probably 9k, probably 10k. You buy them then, buy 5, 6, 7 of them, again, sell them for 14k over the weekend, and you're talking a nice quick 20k profit there. This stuff adds up across the board. We brought it up. An hour a week. That's really all I'm asking for you if you're trying to make coins here, is an hour a week on the marketplace on a day where a lot of packs are being ripped. Buy 10, 15, 20 cards if you can afford it. Put them all up for 3 days and put them up for, 3, 4k more than what you paid for them. If, again, it depends what you paid for them. You paid 11k for them, you're probably not going to get 15. But you pay 8, 9k for Cooch, you can get 13, 14, and just let them sit there. Quick 20k a week, it adds up. Then go play your rivals, play your squad battles, play your comp seasons, and so on and so forth. But that is our tips for making coins in NHL 20 in April. If you guys have further questions, as always, feel free to comment down below. If you enjoyed the video, big thumbs up, subscribe, appreciated if required. Thank you guys for watching. We will see you next time.